Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. What we'll be doing today is a cylinder change. I think the old one's got a leak on it, so we'll be taking that out and putting a new one in. Should hopefully be a straight swap, but I think it's quite tight in the cylinder cupboard, so we might have to do quite a bit of pipe work to get it out. But I don't know, I'll let you know. I'll catch you at the job. So guys, at the job now, we just started draining the cylinder and sort of discovered a bit of a problem. What we've actually found is we started to drain the cylinder, isolated the cold feed to it, and the cylinder's still filling up. The cylinder's got a hot water return, and you can only assume that somewhere along the line something's mixing. And I've come to this little sink, under this little sink here, and I'll turn the camera around. So as you can see down here, this little boiler fix down here, I've isolated this. And when I've isolated it, so bear in mind the hot water is supposed to be off, I've isolated both of these, and it sounds like mains water is passing through here. So as I've isolated this, the cylinder has stopped filling, and we've been able to drain it. The hot and cold, what sort of drew me to this tap is the hot and colds. The client told us the hot and colds are the wrong way around on it, on this little tap. So first port of call, come in here and check down here, isolated the taps, and we found the problem straight away. Really ridiculous, really. Easy mistake to make. I mean, he's just mixed the pipes up. Like you see on the top of the tap, he's mixed the hot and cold the wrong way around. But terrible, really. I mean, yeah, like I say, the customer's paying £1,000 a month on gas to heat 500 litres of hot water. So as you can see in here, we isolate the cold feeds to both tanks, but we still had loads of water flowing in. When I cracked it out, we still had loads of water. So like I said, it tells us that something's mixing somewhere. But yeah, quite lucky really, because there's about 5 bathrooms here. About 5 bathrooms here, probably in excess of 20 taps. Like I say, it was, well, initially when we realised it was back feeding from somewhere, we thought we could have quite big problems on our hand, but no, luckily enough, we found the problem, and yeah. So guys, if anyone wants to shed a bit of light on what's going on down here, obviously we've got the zone valve coming in here on the flow. The flow goes in there. We've got an isolation valve here.
Return.
But the return coming up here?
Yeah.
What is the point in doing that? I have no idea. Unless, guys, like my dad just said, it could be some sort of bypass. But then again, just, I don't know. I don't see the point of it, to be fair. Maybe there's a good reason for it, but I can't see it. Just make sure to get dust sheets down everywhere as well.
You got a leak here, don't
Oh yeah. So guys, second day on this job now. Just started reinstating some of the cupboard, the shelving in here. Just had to cut the carpet up a bit. But no, we'll get all this back in here. And then I'm also going to cut the back of this cupboard out today and repipe the tap, because I don't think it's the tap mixing itself. I think, like I said, I think they've teed into the cold main on the secondary hot water return. Yeah, so I'll cut all that out in a minute. I think there's some screws up there. unless that's for the worktop. I'm not too sure. Let's have a see. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's quite thin. Oh, that 2x4 behind there as well, yeah. Yeah, like you see, it's going to be quite tight in there, but it should be fine. I think what I also do is just... Quite hard to do this with one hand, obviously. Just take the cupboard door off. Set that down there. Start emptying out the cupboard. What I'll probably do is literally just take it all out. Give myself as much room as possible. That's suck it out. So yeah, look, it looks like they've fired it to the wall with 2x4 behind there. What I'll probably just do is multi-tool a big square out and go from there. We'll have to go turn the water off as well. Ah, so look, that's... Ah, right, so I think I know what this is. So what I'm gonna do, guys, just to prove what I'm thinking, as it is now, I think this is the hot, this is the cold main, and this is a hot water return. So like I said before, the hot and cold is on the tap, pipe the wrong way around. So cold is hot and hot is cold. Turn the cold in now. Wait for the hot to come through. So the hot's there. And just feel it underneath. So I can feel this one running now. So this is definitely the hot. We'll pour some cold water through just to cool the pipe down. Cold's on now. And yeah, cold main's there and the hot water returns there. So that's definitively saying that this one down here needs to be teed into here and it caps off here. So that I'll do that now. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see down there, that's the incoming main. And that's why we were reluctant to shut it off, or my dad was reluctant to shut it off, because, well, we've got to now, but if there's a little weep on that after we shut it off, we're gonna be taking these two out. Yeah, cold main's off. That's just because the secondary hot water return pump's still pumping, that's why there's a bit of water still there. I'm going to turn that off now. So the top one for the secondary hot water pump, just shut that off, so should be good. I've just changed these around now. As you can see, I've teed the secondary return back into the hot. Flexes are a bit of a mess, but they're not actually kinked, so they are actually quite, there's no tight bends in them or anything. But sometimes you can only do your best, really. It was always going to be a bit tight, but no, it is what it is. But no, that's fine, sorted that problem out now. So guys, that's a wrap on this job now. As you can see, cylinder covers all reinstated, all pipes up nice. Like I just said, under the sink is all sorted out now as well. So hopefully save a bit of money for the customer on this one. Yeah, so like I said, hopefully we'll save a bit of money for the customer on this one. Lovely customer as well, and a lovely house. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next job. Cheers.